Today, we're focused on gearing up for the new school year.
So before the break, we talked about cost of school supplies. No one knows that more than teachers. A classroom teacher, on average, will spend nearly $900 of their own money each year on supplies for their students.
But there is a Minneapolis-based nonprofit that is hoping to change that, working every day to change that. It's called adoptaclassroom.org, and it gives you the chance to donate to a specific classroom or a fund. Ryan Jordan is their associate director, and he's here with us this morning. Hi, Ryan.
Hello, thanks for having me.
$900 on average is what teachers spend of their own money? That's startling.
Yeah, that's right. We've been doing this survey of teachers all across the country for over a decade now. And back in 2015, the average amount teachers were spending was $600. So in the past decade, it's grown nearly 50%. And that's crazy. I mean, even considering inflation, the rising cost of supplies, which you heard a little bit about before, is certainly a factor in that as well. And teachers, I mean, that same survey, 82% of teachers said that they were concerned about the rising cost of supplies and how inflation would impact the supplies available to them and what their students were showing up with on that first day of school.
Can you just lay the landscape of why it is that it's become a thing that teachers are spending their own money in the first place?
Yeah, great question. So,
because that doesn't seem like that was always a thing.
Yeah, I think teachers have always spent a little bit on supplemental supplies, but I think it has definitely grown in the 27 years that Adopt a Classroom has been in existence. And education funding is a complicated picture. There's lots of different variables that go into it. But as we just heard about, kind of that rising cost of supplies, and especially in those high need schools where families might not be able to get everything that's on the list that the school wants them to show up with. And so teachers are working to meet that gap because they want every student to have the opportunity. They want to make their classroom an inclusive and engaging environment. And that can only happen if the students have all the supplies they need to learn. So if there's a gap in those supplies, teachers don't usually have anywhere to go. The median classroom budget, what teachers get from their school or district to spend, is around $200. So that's pretty meager when we just heard the average student $850 of supplies.
And you mentioned supplies a lot, but that's not just what teachers are spending their money on too. I mean, talk about some of the things that teachers, because I think parents think like the decorating of the board and the room and making it colorful and inviting, but they're spending money on other things outside of that.
Yeah, absolutely. So, snacks, supplemental food, personal hygiene items, in some case clothing. Really, when you think about it, if you don't have those basic needs met, it's going to be hard to focus on learning, right? So while teachers, the majority of what they're spending are what we call essential supplies, your paper pens, your 64 Crayola crayons, right? But it's things like those snacks and those hygiene items that make a difference, and teachers are really going the extra mile to show up for their students.
Well, and they're not those items that they can say we can do without. The teacher is going to make it happen if a kid is.
Well, it makes everyone in the classroom comfortable, and So tell us what your organization, adoptaclassroom.org, how are you helping teachers?
Yeah, so we connect teachers with donors all across the country to provide funding for those essential supplies. So any teacher at a pre-K through 12 school all across the country, we work with public, private, charter schools. They can go on, create a fundraising page for their classroom. They can share it out with a network of people, but we also have lots of corporate partners, foundations, businesses, and just folks in their community who might want to support education. And so they can receive a donation for their classroom. Those funds are available to them in an online account. They shop from a network of educational supply vendors and get those items shipped directly to them at the school. So it's a great resource for teachers, and they have flexibility to get what they need when they need it. Teachers generally have the best idea of what their students need. So we pride ourselves on that flexibility and the immediacy of the impact that donors can make.
In the nearly 30 years that y'all have been around, tell us about the impact that's made. I mean, is there a dollar amount? Is there a number of kids impacted by Adopt a
Yeah, it's
Classroom?
over 7 million students. Our latest number is 74 million is the total raised for classrooms across the country. So that's, it's a big number, but it's just a drop in the bucket of what teachers are spending out of pocket every year across the country.
Would you guys like donations? I mean, I'm sure you'll take money, if people out there want to help, but would you take donations of like school supplies or specific things?
Oh, great question. So we are largely a virtual organization.
Yeah.
Our staff is all over the country, so we don't warehouse items. We work with the educational supply vendors to
Sure.
fulfill orders. There are great organizations that will take donations of supplies. And certainly, if you know a local school or district, sometimes they can take those donations directly. So if you do have supplies or you work for a company that wants to make that kind of in-kind donation, just contact your local school directly.
So how do people help? They just go on your website, super simple.
Absolutely,
Put in the
you can.
school?
Yep. So you can search by zip code, or maybe you just want to sponsor a science teacher somewhere in Minnesota. So you can search by lots of different factors, see all the classrooms that are currently fundraising. You can read a little bit about it, see their fundraising goal, and make a contribution. And when the teacher gets that notification, someone contributes to their classroom, they go on, they send a thank you note, so you as a donor get that, and then the teacher orders the supplies, you get a list of everything that was ordered, so you see exactly how your dollars were spent.
It's like a gift
impacting
registry.
Yeah, I love it.
Yes,
Except
in a
for
way.
teachers,
Yeah.
so awesome.
Ryan, thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it. To learn more about Minneapolis-based, adoptaclassroom.org, or if you would like to support a classroom or school in your neighborhood, head to their website. We'll put a link, of course, on MinnesotaLive.com as well.